There has been a rising cases of teenage pregnancy in Kenya and other countries in the world. My name is Bram Kenya. Today I'm going to talk about the causes of teenage pregnancy. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing so that when I'm teaching these 5 causes of teenage pregnancy, you don't miss them out. Hello, here we start. Number 1, drugs and alcohol. Teens often don't realize the effects of drugs and alcohol to their brain functioning. Now, they tend to investigate, they tend to experiment with different types of alcohol and drugs so that either they can feel high, either they can feel how or which is the effect of the drugs, not knowing this can have a negative impact on their brain functioning. Now, since the brain function is altered, it can lead to several incidences of unprotected sex, which can lead to early teen pregnancy. We are going to reason number 2. Number 2, low socioeconomic status. Teens who often come from families of low economic status, or let me say, these families which are poor, full of poverty, they are often vulnerable to early teen pregnancy. Why am I saying this? These children, all these kids, they lack necessary resources from their parents for them to grow well, for them to be nurtured well. And now, these kids, all these children, they tend to lack somebody who can morally support them, or who can act as a role model from where they can learn. Young kids will be less motivated. Now, when they will be less motivated, they will be likely to be exposed to a negative environment, which is likely to affect their thinking, how their behavior. Like they will find guys who are drinking, other teens who are smoking, taking drugs. Like I said in number 1, these kids or these teens are likely to engage in the activities of drinking alcohol and taking drugs carelessly. And as I said earlier, these drugs can affect their thinking. Now, after their logical thinking or the thinking processes is affected, now these teens are likely, or there are chances of them being involved in unprotected sex or unsafe sexual activities. Okay? Low socioeconomic status is often linked with low levels of family connectedness. The connectedness. Now, these kids from all these teens from low socioeconomic status environment are likely to miss role models who can encourage them, or who can tell them the effect of drugs, who can educate them on how to live without the influence of being engaged in the drug abuse and taking alcohol, which ruins them and which leads to early teen pregnancy. 3, peer pressure. Often, these young female teens may be pressured by their male partners or older male partners to engage in sexual activities. Why am I saying this? Now, they tend to pressure them so that they can engage in sexual activities, because these females might fear. As a result of fear, they might engage in these sexual activities. Right? What can I say to prove that? It's like your father and you, what your father says, or you have that kind of respect. Yes, let me do it. That's the reason as to why these young female teens, might be involved in early sexual activities, which leads to what we are talking about down there, the topic. Yeah, our topic of today. Now, still talking on peer pressure. These young females might be influenced, or might be pressured, or might be they might want to express the feelings they have for their male partners. Now, through them expressing their feelings of love, they might engage themselves in unprotected sex, which leads to early teen pregnancy. Are you getting me? That's another reason. So, parents, take care of your young children or these teenagers so that they can't find themselves in this kind of substance, right? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. As we continue, we're going to number 4, sexual abuse. Young teens might be exposed to sexual abuse from predators. These people who go around villages and urban settlements raping young girls. These people are supposed to be caught and they be locked in jail. Why? Because they have also the reason as to why these young girls are getting pregnant. Why? Because these young girls might be raped or might be forced to have sexual activities or to engage in sexual activities, right? Now, when they will engage in that sexual activities, or they might be forced to have sex with these predators or these kind of unruly people who want to force sex in young children. Through this kind of sexual abuse, or from sexual abuse, we all understand rape. Yes, from rape, there are high chances of these young teens getting pregnant from this kind of predators. Right? I think that is understood. Yeah, rape. Why rape a young child, you big fool man? Reason number 5, or the cause number 5, is media influence. Why am I saying this? Some shows often glamorize the idea of teenagers having pregnancies or having early pregnancies, or they glorify the idea of teenagers having pregnancies so that they can practice an adult lifestyle, kind of, let me say so. Like, oh, you'll be independent, oh, I'm an adult, I'm not gonna need anybody's help, or I'm independent, I can lead myself. You see, this kind of shows, they can make these young teens to engage in sex so that they can have children, so that they can live an adult lifestyle. You see, media influence, these kind of shows are supposed to be banned, or rather they should be, or the schedule or the time at which they are being televised should change, or it should be cleared out from the televisions, because they are encouraging teenage pregnancy. There are few shows which glorify or glamorize the idea of these teens having early pregnancies so that they can be independent as adults, or that picture of adulthood when you are pregnant. You see, this kind of shows should be banned from the televisions. You see? Yeah, because these shows also are likely to increase the chances of these teens engaging in early unprotected sex, which leads to early teen pregnancy. Okay? Now you know the 5 reasons as to why there is early teen pregnancy here in Kenya, not only in Kenya, in other countries in Africa, Europe, USA, and the world at large. My name is Brian Kenya. Before we end the show, I'm gonna ask you, my esteemed viewer, to subscribe down there. I think you can subscribe down there. I'm kinda confused where's the subscribe, but that red word with the subscribe, you just click on it and also click the bell. You likely get my my notification when I upload my video next Sunday. I love you guys. Thank you for taking your time to watch my channel and also learning from this kind of a show this morning. I love you guys. Until next time again, peace be with you all. Parents, let's take care of our children. This COVID-19 period, stay at home, put on your mask, exercise social distance, stay safe. Comments, let me know down there if you have other reasons as to why there is an increase of teenage pregnancy. Let me know down there in the comments section. I'm gonna interact with you, and also I'm gonna know the various reasons as to why there is an increase in teenage pregnancy, particularly in Kenya and also in other countries in Africa, Europe, USA, Asia, so that we can help mitigate this kind of a problem. Okay, you can follow me on my social media handles using the links down below the description area. I've left my links onto my social handles where you can reach, and let's chat, share, and let's enjoy the social media way by helping out positively. Okay? Until next time again, I love you all. Oh, let me put on my mask. Woo!